This is a very sensitive subject.
What's up, everyone? Peter Fody here, FodySports.com. This is the 10th video, which I'm super happy about. Not even sure if I thought I would make it 10 videos, so it's pretty awesome. 10 down, 10,000 to go. So today I want to talk about the NFL playoffs as well as the recent Pete Carroll situation. So first off, with Pete Carroll, it's kind of interesting to me that he would leave USC, and I think I understand both sides. So with Pete Carroll leaving, first off, I'm sure it has a lot to do with money. I don't know what he's getting paid at USC, but from my understanding, he's going to make like $5 million a year with the Seahawks, which, $5 million a year, that's pretty good. But I don't. I think I understand why he's leaving, and let me try and break it down. When you have a team that's as good as USC is year in and year out, okay, like you look at the year when they went to the national championship, and although they lost, Matt Leinart was a senior, and Reggie Bush was a senior. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive. And they had a lot of other seniors on the team. Now, every year, kids, they can't wait to get to the NFL. Even though the money's not going anywhere, they can't wait. And so, when you get as many top 100 prospects from high school as USC does, they pay their dues, they work their ass off. Freshman year, they usually don't play. Sophomore year, they usually don't play. Then junior year, they explode onto the scene, starting for USC, one of the perennial powerhouses of college football. And they think that, they've done all this, and it's time to go to the pros. Mark Sanchez. I don't follow USC that closely, but I can, I know for a fact that's what happens. Joe McKnight is leaving. And so I can only imagine, as stressful as the job already is, how much more stressful it becomes when basically every year you're losing your best players. I mean, just imagine if every year all those juniors stayed, how many games they would win, how many national championships they might have, because, really, when you're losing what would be most of your senior leaders, the top performers, and I mean, you're not really basically every year you're rebuilding. You never really have stability. You can never say, all right, well, we lost 2 games this year, but next year we got 22 seniors starting for us, or 20 seniors starting for us, 11 on each side of the ball. It's not like that because they're all leaving. So I understand the frustration. I think you saw it when Mark Sanchez left, and he said something to the effect of, well, statistics show he shouldn't do this. I really wish he wouldn't, whatever. So, it's understandable. And I think USC is going to go from a perennial powerhouse. I'm not going to say they're going to be in the dumps. They're not going to be like a Syracuse, but definitely, the Pac-10 is going to become a wide open conference. Because Pete Carroll, he's going to take a lot of those coaches with him. A lot of kids, the reason they want to go to USC is to play for Pete Carroll. They're going to lose those kids. So recruiting-wise, it's going to kill them. Obviously, coaching-wise, it's going to kill them. But, I mean, he's got his reasons. Obviously, it's not official yet. So, who knows? He could be throwing us all a head fake, and tomorrow some other guy gets announced to the Seahawks head coaching job. But we'll have to wait and see. So that's that. How do you feel about the Pete Carroll, USC, Seattle Seahawks coaching change? I mean, if it was you, do you think you would leave? I mean, do you understand what I'm saying when I talk about how every year he loses a lot of his talent? Because, I mean, that would frustrate me to no end. To know that you get these kids, you get them in school, and I say get them in school because I would find it hard to, University of Southern California is a phenomenal school, and when it comes down to Division I athletes, there's always strings that are being pulled. It doesn't matter, regardless of what anyone says. Strings are pulled for all the athletes, for the most part. So you get them into school, great school, and then they leave you. It's almost like they don't care about themselves, which is why I think I understand why he's doing what he's doing. But enough of that. Let me know what you think about that. And moving on to the NFL playoffs. Crazy weekend. I actually bet a couple football games for the first time in a long time. I didn't do too well. Actually, I went 2-2. On the first day, I took the Eagles. That didn't work out. And before that, I don't even know what the hell the game was. Short memory when you lose. I guess that's what they say. Oh, Jets and Cincinnati. I took Cincinnati. So those lost, and then today I took Arizona and Baltimore. So broke out kind of even. But looking to next week, it's gonna be kind of a crazy week here. Cardinals are playing the Saints. New Orleans is giving them 7 points. If I were going to bet this game, I would take the Cardinals with the points. Ravens, Colts. Colts are giving them 6.5. Now this one, if I was betting, I wouldn't be betting because I think the Colts are phenomenal. But I think the Ravens, I think they're a very good team as well. If you're going to go by the statistics, the Ravens are 3-5 away. Colts are 7-1 at home. So you might take the Colts with giving the 6.5. Cowboys, Vikings. I'm just going to go straight up here and take the Vikings. I don't know. I guess I'm just not convinced that the Cowboys are as strong as anybody else might think that they are. They could surprise me. They obviously surprised me this past weekend. I would take the Vikings. Jets, Chargers. Chargers by 9. Wow. I really don't know. Jets, Cowboys are the same with me. I didn't think that either of them were as strong as others thought that they were. So, and the Chargers are really starting to click here late in the season, which is really what matters. So, I would think that the Chargers could win in terms of covering. I have no idea, but I would take the Chargers. So that's all for now. I missed a couple days of video, which I'm really trying to work on getting more consistent. So let's hope I can fix that in the future. If you agree with the picks, disagree with the picks, agree with me and Pete Carroll, disagree with me and Pete Carroll, you know what to do. Tweet, email, comment, video response, whatever. Hopefully I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.